In tests, mobile Intel Raptor Lake competes with desktop chips. Intel's already released 13th generation processors, codenamed Raptor Lake, are fast and affordable. They are also quite hot. While this is to be expected from high-speed enthusiast chips such as the K-series, it has led some to question how the architecture will work under a tighter power limit, such as in a laptop. Today, we have two leaks, both from one of our usual sources, the Geekbench database. These two leaks look quite true, given the proximity of the expected launch date of these chips. First, the most interesting of the two, the Core i9-13980X processor with 8P cores, 16E cores and a maximum frequency during the test of 5386 MHz. In fact, this is the Core i9-13900K laptop version. It can't be overclocked, but it offers high performance for a laptop processor. The reduction in clock speed required for the mobile form factor slightly reduces its performance, while the Core i9-13900K, desktop version TDP241W, shows 2191 in a single-threaded test and 23,330 in a multi-threaded test. The leaked result is Core i9-13980X 2097 on a single core and 22,062 on all cores. More impressive is that both Core i9-13980X results are better than the Ryzen 9 7950X, not to mention the Core i9-12900K, which is far behind. Obviously, the MSI Raider GE78HX 13V laptop that was used for testing has quite powerful cooling for its processor. Another leaked processor for the laptop is a Core i5-1350P. The P is a model family that Intel has placed between its full-featured Mobile H processors and ultra-low voltage chips labeled U. With a TDP of 28 watts, they don't have full power, but they're not as limited as the 15 watt or 7 watt ULV chips. Thus, the Core i5-1350P is a processor with 4 performance cores and 8 efficiency cores. It's a bit strange to think of a 28 watts processor with 12 cores, but here's a test of it. Its base frequency is only 1.9 GHz, but in the Geekbench benchmark, it rises to 4,688 MHz. It scored 1,686 points in the single-threaded test and 8,980 points in the multi-core test. While these numbers are inspiring for a 28 watts processor, we see numerous results of the same level when comparing them to the results of the previous generation Core i5-1250P, which has an identical core configuration. For example, the Lenovo ThinkPad X1 Yoga scored 1,618 points in the single-threaded test and 9,006 points in the multi-core test. According to earlier rumors, only Intel's 13th generation high-end processors will get the new Raptor Lake silicon. This processor could very well be an upgrade to the Core i5-1250P, possibly with a slightly higher clock speed. We'll find out more when Intel announces these processors, which is rumored to happen at CES.